I'll tell you what, brother. If this ain't the biggest plus a couple $100 to an Inferno Cape seller bank in my entire life, I have no idea what is. No shot. All right, it is time to switch things up a little bit. I have been grinding out here at the Sandcrafts for quite some time. 19k till 69 HP, 78 range as well, and something that I've been wanting to do for a little while now. And I figured now's the best time to do it because I might as well. One of the most important things I need to do on this account, I need to do some TOB boosting. If you're not familiar with what TOB boosting is, it is where you go to Theater of Blood, you either do the first few rooms or whatever, or you do full completions. Might do a full completion just for the memes. And what you do is you spend your points on getting staminas. The first step of me doing that is being a disgusting real UIM and getting a looting bag and unfortunately bagging all of my items so that I have maximum inventory for TOB. I feel bad about doing it. You know, I don't want to be a disgusting UIM, but I guess I have to and get a looting bag so that we have maximum room. So that's my first goal. Looting bag achieved. And now I believe even I'm going to get the safety first, actually. You can put everything in your bag in the in Ferox Enclave if you're not aware of that. I'm also going to withdraw, I don't know, a few 100k. It doesn't really matter how much. One, so that just in case we wipe in the Theater of Blood, I don't anticipate we will, but if it does happen, oh my gosh, I am now realizing that I banked my law runes, so this is unfortunate. And we have made our way up to the Theater of Blood. Can I just say, the entrance to the Theater of Blood is super ugly. Like, I hate that layout. Anyway. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to hop in a couple Theater of Bloods with the lads. Basically, the objective is to do the first two rooms over and over and over again that will allow me to buy stamina, Ceradom and Bruise, and super restores. I don't think I'm on their world. What I'm doing is I'm simply going to run in here, stand as far back south as possible, and just, I guess, farm a little bit of, oh boy, that is painful. I need to be on the ball more. I have super low magic, super low run energy right now. I'm just gonna sit back here and AFK a little bit. Not really AFK, but get a little bit of range XP on the boss. Oh no, dude. Wait, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I wasn't paying attention. That is so unfortunate. I don't know if I get points for that since I died on the last tick there. There we go. All right, we finally got an actual clear. I made him where I didn't die tragically on the last tick. And now for bloat, it's easy peasy. I believe they do all of bloat and I just sit back and watch. I think. I don't believe I go in. And then, after that, I should be able to collect some fun stuff. Yep, and for this one, I just moved to the back of the room because there is a 0% chance I'm going to hit the boss with range, and it's a 1 minute clear anyway, so they don't need me, and I'd probably die to a falling foot anyway. The fat man falls, they clear it in about 2 minutes, which sounds about right, and now I can move to this chest right here. I believe this is it? The search chest. Okay, I only get 9 points, which kind of sucks. What I need to do is buy 1 stam every single time, and then I do need to start stacking up some Cerebrews and some super restores as well. So honestly, for this one, it probably makes the most sense for me to buy 2 Cerebrews because those are going to be more valuable to me. And then I'll buy 1 shark. Actually, I'll buy a couple sharks just in case I, you know, get hit by Maiden again. I can, you know, help myself out a little bit. And then I think there's a way that I can resign and then do it all over again. And there is the last bloat and the last run that we will likely be doing on the pool drain for now. There is a scenario in which I do have to come back in the future. Oh, I got 11. That's probably worst case scenario because I'm going to have to drop some things. I guess I'll just drop these. I was hoping, well, I mean, I wasn't hoping to get a low amount, but we're going to go ahead and spend that there. And then, yeah, I guess I can just home telly. Oh, well, time waste. That's fine. This was our second full trip. I'll show you what I have in the bag right now. When we check it, we got 28 super resource, 38 Cerberus, and then 24 stams. I feel like I went overkill on the stams. I think that's going to come out to like, what, 40-something stams. So it's not really a huge deal for me. I probably should have gone a little bit heavier on the bruise and resource, but oh well. Shout out to my friends, my lads, for coming out and helping me, except for Malamp. He wasn't there. He's just being arrogant. Thank y'all. I really appreciate it. Wiln, there he is. The King, Wiln. Guys helped me out a lot. Did 2 full runs with me. Took them like an hour or 2, so really appreciate it. I've spent a bunch of time at the sand crabs, and I think our time here is finally done. I am 84k away from 80 range and 32k away from 70 HP, which is the actual last goal that we need to do. So what I would like to do now is actually get started on Herblore. What I need is 31 Herblore for Edgar's Ruse. That is a very important quest for me, because if I do end up, it will be, like, this is a gamble on my end, whether or not this will be worth it. What I need to do is get started on training some Herblore where it needs to be done. So I think my best way of doing that in the beginning is going to be doing some questing. I do lose out, unfortunately, on 1,000 XP on recruitment drive, because I'm not ruining my strength period. I need my rune sim to train my strength. So the first quest we're going to do is jungle potion. That is a very, very, very easy quest for me. So I do need to go off to Varrock to buy some runes, and then I'm just going to be wiping out some quests real easy. Probably going to get, like, dig site, you know, a couple of the easy quests done, and then we're probably going to go spend some time at, like, Chaos Druids in the wilderness or something like that. I'm honestly not sure of my best bet, but we'll figure it out. Bad streamer or something. 9 Herblore done. Jungle potion done. And now it's time to go dig site. Can I do dig site yet? I can't do dig site because I need 10 Herblore. How far off am I? 69 XP. Nice. This quest will forever be one of my least favorite quests. Like, a lot of quests are just go fetch back and forth type quests, but this one, in my opinion, is one of the worst. There's the dig site done. What levels do we get from that? 35 mining. Golly, and 17 Herblore. I think now the best play is probably to go out to the Shades of Morton and get that done. I think that's probably pretty easy, because I think it's highly botted, if we're being honest. So I think that'll be a pretty quick quest. Shades of Morton completed. There is 2,000 crafting, 2,000 Herblore, and now on to a couple of quests that you probably would not have thought that I would be going to do. There is 21 Herblore. First up, it's either Shield of Arav or another one. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Making history is now done. 1 quest point, 1,000 prayer, and a couple other fun things. I know this quest as of right now doesn't make any sense, but I promise you it will soon. We have one other quest that we got to go get done, which is the Shield of Arav. I got a buddy that I'm going to do it with, so it should be really, really fast. Shout out to my dude Lamps for helping me out getting this done. 600 GP, 1 quest point, and more importantly, the reason behind doing Making History and this quest is up these stairs. There is Historian Minus, whatever his name is. You can give him information from doing these quests, namely Shield of Arav, Making History, and Merlin's Crystal, which he will give you a 1,000 XP lamp per quest. So that is a free 3,000 Herblore XP that I don't even have to worry about attempting to get. Man, we got to go through a lot of dialogue to get there. All right, there we go. 3. So I'm gonna pop them all onto Herblore. 2 and 3. What does that take us up to? 25 Herblore. Not that bad. Not that bad at all. Probably that took me like an hour and a half to do, but it was definitely a time save. Now I just have to find a way to get the remaining, I don't know, 6 levels, more like 5 levels. So that means I'm probably gonna have to go AFK at the Chaos Druids in the wilderness to get the levels, the Herblore levels that I do need. So not a big deal. Will take me a little bit of time though. Definitely a gamble on my end. Doing Edgar's Ruse. There is the last Herblore level that we do need. We can get a 1+ boost from the Green Man Ale from Yanil for the quest, so not a big deal there. 30 Herblore. Let's check our time as of this point. 7 days, 41 minutes. Obviously we lost like 70 hours at some point during the speed run, which doesn't really bode well for a speed run if we're being honest, but you know, it kind of is what it is at this point. We're just gonna make the best of it. My goal as of this point is to finish the run before 200 hours. Is probably my goal, and that's extremely obtainable. So within 200 hours is the goal from here on out. I feel pretty comfortable that we can get there. There's a couple more quests that we got to get working on, but nothing too crazy. I will have to get a couple fishing levels, but it shouldn't be that bad. One of the quests I needed to quickly complete was the Sea Slug quest. I hope you enjoy this cameo of Pippi, and now she's finally moving. But I can't have my microphone here, so there's Sea Slug done. 7,200 fishing XP. I needed 20, so that's why I got that quest done. Okay, and here is the completion of Death Plateau, one of the 2 quests that we need to do before Edgar's Ruse. There's featuring Colby. They are on... we have to do a test run, or I have to do a test run of their medication because we're driving across country in about 24 hours, so they are down for the count right now, so that's why they are on screen. Now we have Troll Stronghold, I believe, which should be an easier quest. Troll Stronghold is now completed. I've returned this man's son to his home, and we have 1 quest left, which is Edgar's Ruse. So that should be I think this one takes a little bit more. That one took me like 10 minutes or something. I do have to head off to Yanil to get what's it called? Like I don't know. There's a drink at Yanil that I can use to boost me 1 Herblore level, which I do need. And then I have to get all these stinking items, so it might take me a little bit, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. The last quest that we are going to do on this account is now completed. Edgar's Ruse is done. 1 quest points, 11,000 Herblore XP. Unfortunately, I wish it was a little bit more so that I could make prayer potions, but it is what it is. We have just a couple of things left to do. We need to get 15,000 HP XP, 31,000 range XP, and 1 magic level. And then we embark on our final grind, which is, it's some pretty unethical gaming, is what I'll leave it at. It's non-ethical gaming, which I think people enjoy. What I think I'm going to do for the final magic level is I'm going to head off to the mage training arena and do a little magic training in the alchemy room. I think it should be really, really fast from my memory. I don't think it'll take me that long to get 20 or 28,000 magic XP. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to explain this. I'm so sad right now. I just had to put all of my money in a coffer to come back here, and you know, I'm just gonna do this the easier way. Anyway, I don't have any money to get through the gate. I decided to bash a goblin, and we ended up ruining the pure. Unbelievable. Level 2 strength. I'm so upset right now. Ugh, the pure is ruined. I think this should just about do it, if not very, very... Okay, yes, it did do it. There we go. There's 61 Magician. I can now teleport to Trollheim. Let's rip one off just to see... Hello? Oh, you can't teleport out of here. Okay, we'll just pretend that I did. Last thing left to do, 15,000 HP XP and 31,000 range XP. How many... Oh, I have 68 Piazza points as well. Can I get anything cool with that? I'm going to assume no. Yeah, not a darn thing. Also, please don't roast me for just calling those Piazza points. I don't know why I did. They're clearly pizzazz points. I'm just an idiot. This will likely be my last range level on the pool drain. Ooh, 80 range, 71 combat, and we are almost done. That is beautiful. We are 4.7k XP away from our final level. I know that I said this would be our second to last stop. There is actually one other thing that we do need to do quickly to get some very, very minor upgrades that I think will be worth it. It might take me like an hour or so to unlock, but I think they will be worth it in the end. But let's go ahead and get this 70 HP first. At long last, there is 70 HP on the pool drain. 7 days, 4 hours, 172 hours in total. And we are finally done. The other step that I did speak about is the fact that I do need a range top and a range boot. I could go ahead and get snake skins or something like that and wear a coif, but I feel like that probably wouldn't do me too good a justice there. I'm going to need every advantage that I can get. If you aren't aware, up at Shazian, up here, you can get the Shazian helmet 5 and the boots 5, and they are, I mean, they're like decent range items. They're going to be better than what I have right now. So it'll be like an hour investment for my a pretty good top and bottom for me. Is it worth it? Maybe, maybe not, but I'm going to go ahead and do it because I'm 172 hours in, and what's another hour added on? You know, it doesn't matter at this point. So let's go ahead and go get 100% Shazian favor, and then we'll knock out our pieces as well. Wow, this is significantly faster than the last time I did this. I thought that getting 100% Shazian favor was going to take me like an hour to do. But it turns out it's going to take me, what's that time down there? 40 minutes, take off 3 minutes from that. Jeez, 37 minutes to get 100% Shazian favor. That is stupidly quick. Now I can go ahead over here and start killing these fellas and get my final pieces of armor that I need. I don't know if there's a safe spot. I might have to flick all this. Okay, well, this was a total waste of time. You have to use melee. Plus 1 hour. Actually, 37 minutes. Good to know. Well, I could spend the next 4 years of my life attempting to whittle away at the Shazian guys to get some armor, but I don't think that will be worth my time. So we are moving into our final play of the account. And that play is some unethical gaming, which I love. I mean, I wouldn't say it's unethical, but it's you know, perhaps an unintended mechanic that I'm happy to expose. What I'm going to be doing is going off and killing Venenatus. Sort of.